Hey, hello, what's up everyone? In this video I'm going to teach you about how to identify your spouse in Vedic astrology. So before beginning, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and click the like button, and if you have any doubt after watching this video, please do mention it in my below comment section, okay? So let's begin. So coming to spouse part, mainly you need to check the condition of Venus for the male birth chart, okay? Jupiter in the female birth chart. So if Venus is very well placed, that too if exalted, Mool Trikon sign, friendly sign or own sign, you will get a very beautiful looking spouse and who is very good in character and attitude, okay? So like that, you need to check the condition of Jupiter for female chart. If Jupiter is very well placed in your birth chart for female, you will get a very good handsome spouse, okay, or handsome husband. For example, if Jupiter is placed in an exalted sign, own sign, Mool Trikon sign, friendly sign, that too in the Kendras or Trikonas. For even Venus also, that too in Kendras or Trikonas. That is, Kendras means 1, 4, 7, 10, Trikonas means 1, 5, 9, okay? See, if any other placements you need to see also, like let's say for example, if Venus is placed in the very good zodiac sign, for example Taurus, Libra zodiac sign, Cancer zodiac sign, and your Virgo zodiac sign, and your Pisces zodiac sign, Capricorn zodiac sign, these 6 zodiac sign, if Venus is very well placed, then you'll get a very good beautiful spouse or beautiful wife, okay? Because these are the signs which are ruled by Venus, Moon and even Saturn and Jupiter, okay? See, you need to see even Jupiter's condition. If Jupiter is very well placed in the particular zodiac sign, like I said in a own sign, friendly sign or exalted, then you'll get a very handsome spouse, okay, or a handsome husband. So coming to the nakshatras, you need to carefully examine the nakshatras, where which planet are placed in which particular nakshatras, okay? For example, if Venus is placed in its own nakshatra, that is the Bharani nakshatra, Purva Palguni nakshatra, Purva Shada nakshatra, then you will be getting very good spouse, that is beautiful wife for male birth chart. Like that, you need to see the Jupiter's condition in the female birth chart. If Jupiter is very well placed, that too in Purva Bhadra nakshatra and particular nakshatra where Jupiter feels good, that too in own nakshatra of Jupiter, you will get very good handsome husband, okay? Then coming to moon placement, you need to check the condition of moon. If moon is very well placed, then you will get a caring spouse, okay? Because moon represents caring, nourishment and everything. That's why moon gets strength in the 4th house, okay? Coming to strengths, Digbala and all, I will make a separate concept, separate video on that, okay? So when moon is placed in its own nakshatra, such as Rohini nakshatra, Hasta nakshatra and Shravana nakshatra, you will get a very beautiful wife or handsome husband, okay? These are the condition where you need to check for beautiful house and beautiful spouse, that is beautiful wife and handsome husbands, okay? So this is the normal condition, that is the 0 level condition where you need to check. For coming to level 1 condition, you need to check the condition of your 7th house, how 7th house is very well placed. Like say for example, if 7th house is consisting of any benefic planet, then you will be having very good wife. For example, if any moon, Venus, Jupiter or Mercury is placed in 7th house, then you will be having very good spouse. It should not be debilitated, okay? Even if it is debilitated, its debility should be getting cancelled, like Neech Bang Raj Yoga. So these kind of things you need to check the condition, and you need to check the condition of 7th lord, where 7th lord is placed. If 7th lord is beautifully placed, that is exalted, own sign, Mool Trikon sign, friendly sign or Kendras or Trikonas or even 2 and 11, then you will get a very good beautiful wife or handsome husband, okay? Or a husband who is very caring towards you, or any wife who is caring towards you, okay, who is having caring attitudes. So these are the main condition you need to check, okay? Now don't forget to check in the Navamsa, because Navamsa represents the confirmation of your marriage, of your spouse, okay, how she will be, how will be, okay? You need to check the condition of Venus in the Navamsa chart, okay? What is Navamsa chart and all, I made a separate video on that, please do go watch that, and I will put a link in my description also. Okay, please do go watch. Okay, so in Navam's chart, you need to check the condition of Venus. If Venus is very well placed in your Navam's chart, okay, that means you're gonna having very good beautiful wife and your married life will be very good. That means Venus should be exalted in your Mool Trikona sign, own sign or friendly sign, that too in the Kendras or Trikonas in the Navamsa, in the D9 chart. Okay, that means you'll get very good married life and very good spouse. Okay, and you need to check the condition of 7th lord or 7th house in the Navamsa chart. Okay, so that I'll explain later in this video only. See, coming to birth chart, as I told you that these normal conditions, what, like say for example, as I told you, Venus and Moon's condition, you need to check the condition of Venus and Moon for caring attitude and also for beautiful wife. See, if Venus and Moon are placed in the nakshatra of Moon nakshatra or even Venus nakshatra or even Chitta nakshatra also, that represent very good beautiful wife. Okay, for example, as I told you earlier, if Venus is placed in the Bharani nakshatra, Purva Palguni nakshatra, Purvashada nakshatra, then you'll get a very beautiful wife. Even if Moon is placed in the Hasta nakshatra, Shravana nakshatra and Rohini nakshatra, you will get a very beautiful wife. Even if Venus is placed in the Moon nakshatra also, you will get a very beautiful wife. Even if Moon is placed in the Venus nakshatra also, you will get a very beautiful wife. See, any planet, any nakshatra, that is Venus or Moon, if placed in these both nakshatra that I told you, that is in the Venus placed in Moon nakshatra also, if Moon placed in Venus nakshatra also, if they are placed in own nakshatras, you will get a very beautiful life. And even if Moon and Venus are being conjuncted towards each other, you will get a very beautiful wife, fair looking wife and even very caring attitudes towards you. Okay, because Venus represents a beautiful, because Venus is a beautiful planet which represent a very everything beautiful, luxurious things and all. Venus also represents wife in a male chart and Moon represents very caring attitude towards you, nourishment, everything. When these four planets conjuncted towards each other, that represents you will get a wife who is very romantic towards you, with caring attitude towards you. Okay, so these are the conditions you need to check. Okay, then you need to check the condition of 7th house and 7th lord condition in your birth chart, how it is placed. So let's say for example in your 7th house, if any benefic planet is sitting, so say for example if any planet like Jupiter, then you will get a wife or husband who is very educated. Okay, because Jupiter represents education, Jupiter represents finance, money making and everything. You will get a person who is educated, who is financially strong. Okay, who is very who can think only about money, because Jupiter represents money, so he will be money making person. Okay, so these kind of things Jupiter in the 7th house represents. Okay, coming to Venus, when Venus is placed in 7th house or Venus aspects the 7th house, then you will get a spouse who is very good looking. Okay, who is very romantic also. Okay, so these kind of things Venus in the 7th house represents, and it even represents who thinks in a luxurious way. Your spouse can think in a luxurious way because Venus represents luxurious things and all. So these kind of things Venus in the 7th house represents. So coming to Moon in the 7th house. So Moon in the 7th house represents who you will get a spouse who is very who is having very caring attitude towards you. Okay, that means who is very after when you finish your work and come to home, she will be very caring towards you, caring attitudes towards you. Okay, so these kind of results you will be seen when Moon is seated in the 7th house. When Mercury is seated in the 7th house, that represents your spouse may be very intelligent, so she may be very business minded also, because she may be in a logical way of thinking. She may be in practical also, because Mercury represents logical way of thinking and practical and even intelligent planet. Mercury also represents business. Okay, so these kind of qualities represent in your spouse. Okay, coming to 7th lord, if 7th lord is placed in the 1st house, 4th house, 7th house and 10th house, that represents your spouse will be very interested towards you. Okay, if a 7th lord is placed in the 1st house, it aspects the 7th house. Okay, that means she will be interested towards you also, and she will be caring about you. 7th lord in the 4th house represents she may be interested in your private environment, where she will be getting security, very good private environment and all, where there will be no fightings and all, where there will be no problems. Okay, no publics and everything. She will be not interested in public also. So when 7th lord it's in the 7th house, that's in the own house, that is very good for you. Your wife will be very good looking, very handsome husband also. So these kind of things you can expect, and she'll be very intelligent also. When 7th lord is in the 10th house, that represents your spouse maybe supporting with your career, where if you are doing any job or particular business, she will be helping towards you in business also. She may be very caring about your job also. So these kind of things 7th lord in the 10th house represent, and even it can also represent that you may get your spouse while you are working. While you are in career, you may get your spouse also, okay, while you are working. So these kind of combinations is seen if 7th lord is placed in the Kendras, that is 1, 4, 7 and 10. If it's placed in Trikonas, that represents that you can have a very beautiful love marriage, okay. If 7th lord is placed in the 5th house, that represents that you can have a love marriage and even live happily, because 5th house represents love, 5th house represents children, education. So you can have a spouse, you can marry, even love marriage can also happen. If 5th lord also conjuncts 7th house or aspect this 7th lord or 7th house, that means love marriage is confirmed, okay. If 7th lord is sitting in the 9th house, that represents you will get a spouse who is foreigner, or you can even get a spouse who, when you are going to foreign travels, so when you are going to foreign countries and all, while traveling you may get spouse, okay. So these kind of combination you can see, and you can also tell that intercaste marriage also, okay, because 9th house represents intercaste religion and other religion and all. When 7th lord is placed in the 9th house, that represents intercaste marriage or intercaste love also. So these kind of combination you need to see, particularly if even 7th lord is exalted, or if any exalted planet sitting in 7th house, you will get a very beautiful wife or handsome husband. See, in particular for female chart, you need to see mainly about Jupiter condition and also 7th house or 7th lord condition, as I told you earlier. See, if Jupiter is exalted, friendly sign, mole trikona sign, own sign, you will get a very good spouse, or you will get very handsome husband, okay, or who is very educated, who is having very good at heart, okay. So these kind of things you can expect. See, any malefic planet on Jupiter or any malefic planet on 7th house or 7th lord, that is functional malefic, natural malefics also, then you will get some or other way problem with your spouse, okay, relationship problem, anything it can be, okay. So these are the things you need to check the conditions, okay. Coming to Navamsa chart, you need to check the condition of Venus. If Venus is very well placed, that is exalted, friendly sign, own sign, mole trikona sign, you will get a very good wife. If Jupiter, you need to see same condition in Jupiter for female chart. If Jupiter is very well placed in the Kendras or Trikonas, you will get a very educated husband. You'll get a husband who is very good at his heart, okay. So these are the condition you need to check Jupiter, and even 7th house and 7th lord. What are the planets sitting in 7th house and even 7th lord, okay. So if they are very good, that is exalted, own sign, friendly sign, mole trikona sign, you will get a very good husband. So these are the overall condition you need to check, mainly to see for beautiful wife or beautiful spouse or handsome husband. Coming to boyfriend matter or girlfriend, you need to, for girlfriend or any female, you need to check the condition of Venus chart. If Venus condition, Venus planet, if Venus is very well placed, then you will get a very good girlfriend, okay. Like that for female, in female chart, you need to check the condition of Mars. Why Mars? Mars represents boyfriend, okay. If Mars is very well placed, you will get a beautiful, you will get a handsome boyfriend, okay, who is going to lead you in a very good way, okay, who is going to lead your life in a very good way also. If Mars and Jupiter are conjuncted each other in a female chart, that means she is going to marry her boyfriend who she is loving from the 5 to 6 years, 8 years, 9 years, okay. She is going to marry him if both the planets are very well placed. Like say for example, Mars and Jupiter in the Pisces zodiac sign, Sagittarius zodiac sign, in Aries zodiac sign, or even in Scorpio zodiac sign. So these are the conditions, or even Cancer or even Capricorn zodiac sign. So these are the conditions where she gonna marry the boyfriend who she is loving from past 8 years, 9 years or 10 years, like that, okay. So these are the conditions you need to check mainly for your spouse. So in order to see the spouse characteristics, you need to mainly check the condition of 7th house, 7th lord, okay. If 7th lord is conjuncted with the benefic planet, you will get a result of benefic results. Like say for example, if 7th lord is conjuncted with Jupiter or 7th lord is only Jupiter, So you will get a spouse who is very educated, who is very financially strong, so who is very good at money making, because Jupiter represents finance, money making, and Jupiter is a education planet where you will get a very good educated spouse. Okay, if 7th lord is conjunct with Mercury, or 7th lord is only Mercury, then you will get a spouse who is very business minded, who is very practical at thinking, who is very reliable, who is very good at logic, and who is very good at even wherever you go, you need to get benefit only. So these kind of things you can see when 7th lord is conjunct with Mercury, or 7th lord is Mercury. When 7th lord is conjuncted with for example Moon, or 7th lord is only Moon, then you will get a spouse who is very caring attitude towards you, who is also very good at nourishment things and all. Okay, so these are the things you need to, you'll get a spouse. Okay, so when 7th lord or 7th house is Venus, that means you will get a spouse who is very romantic, who is very beautiful, okay, who is very glamorous. Okay, so these kind of things you will see if 7th lord or 7th house is Venus. Okay, so if 7th lord or 7th house is Sun, that means you will get a spouse who is very pride enough, so pride of her. Okay, who is very good at leadership, who is very good at taking responsibilities, because Sun represents leadership, responsibility, and even pride. Okay, so these are the things Sun represents when 7th lord or 7th house is Sun. So these are things you will expect. When 7th house or 7th lord is Mars, that represents your spouse may be very aggressive. Okay, your spouse may be very secretive also, depending upon the zodiac sign. If it is Aries zodiac sign, that represents she may be aggressive, or she may be, or he or she may be aggressive. So if 7th lord or 7th house is Mars, then you will get a spouse who can be very aggressive, who can be cruel at heart, who can be very secretive in the case of Scorpio zodiac sign. Okay, who can be very energetic also, who can be dominating you. So these kind of things you can expect when 7th lord or 7th house is Mars. When 7th house or 7th lord is Saturn, then you can expect spouse who is very critical in nature, who is very practical, who follows rules and regulations. Okay, who is very strict. So these kind of things, 7th lord or 7th house when Saturn is there, you can expect. When 7th house or 7th lord, when 7th house or 7th lord is Rahu is present in the 7th house, or conjunct, when 7th lord is conjunct with Rahu, then you can expect a spouse where you can where she can give problems to you, or where he can give problems to you. Some kind of problems will be there when Rahu Mahadasha or Antardasha get activated. And you can also get a spouse who can drink or who can smoke also. So because Rahu represents smoking, drinking and everything illusory way. Okay, where he is the king of Kali Yuga. Okay, so these kind of things, Rahu when conjuncted with 7th lord represents. When Ketu conjunct 7th lord, that represents that you may be not, or your spouse may be not interested towards you, or you may be not interested towards your spouse, because Ketu represents detachment or separation. That represents when 7th lord is conjuncted, that means you or your spouse may not be interested towards each other. So these kind of things, Ketu when conjuncted with 7th lords represent, unless and until Ketu should be friend of that planet. Okay, like Jupiter or like Mars. So these kind of things. Okay, and you need to see the dispositor of Rahu and Ketu if they are sitting in 1-7 axis. What is 1-7 axis? That means that if Rahu is sitting in the first house, Ketu will be sitting in the 7th house. If Ketu will be sitting in the first house, Rahu will be sitting in the 7th house. So that means that will bring somewhere the other problems regarding with your spouse, relationship problem, or it can be anything, divorce also. So these kind of things it represents. So it should not be 7th lord or 7th house should not be conjuncted with 12th lord or 12th house or 12th lord, 6th house or 8th lord. See, that means that 6th house lord should not be sitting in the 7th house, 8th house lord should not be sitting in the 7th house, 12th house lord should not be sitting in the 7th house, or 7th house lord should not be sitting in these houses, that is 6, 8, 12 houses. Okay, or they should not be conjuncted with each other. If they are conjuncted, that means there will be some problem regarding relationship problem, or there may be even divorce also happening. Okay, during the Mahadasha or Antardasha of 6, 8, 12 lords or 7th lord. Okay, so another condition is that you need to check the condition of Dharakaraka. What is Dharakaraka? Dharakaraka is nothing but planet having with the lowest degree in your birth chart. Okay, see, Atmakaraka or Amatyakaraka planet having highest degrees in your birth charts. That is, planet having the highest degree in your birth chart, that is your Atma Karaka. Planet having second highest degree in your birth chart is Amatya Karaka. So like that, planet having the lowest degree in your birth chart is your Dara Karaka, which represents spouse in your birth chart, okay, or in your horoscope. Excluding the Rahu Ketu, other planets you need to check. See, Rahu Ketu are not included in this Vedic astrology because they are the shadow planets, okay. See, if Dara Karaka is very well placed, that is, if it is exalted, Multrikon sign, own sign, friendly sign, even if other conditions, okay, excluding the other conditions, if Dara Karaka is very good, then your married life will be very good, or your relationship between you and your spouse will be very good. That's the main significator of your spouse, Dara Karaka, okay. So this is the last condition what I am going to tell, that is the Dara Karaka, okay. And you need to check the condition of 7th house from your Dara Karaka. Why 7th house from your Dara Karaka? That represents you, okay. If 7th house from your Dara Karaka is very good, or 7th house from your Dara Karaka is very good, that means you are going to have very good relationship between you and your spouse, okay, and your married life will be very good. So these are the main condition you need to check for your spouse, okay. Characteristics of your spouse, beautiful looking of your spouse, or handsome husband, and even boyfriend also. So this is it for today, guys. So this is the video for those who asked me from the beginning, make a video on separate video on spouse and all, spouse characteristics, spouse looking. So this is for you guys. So if you are new to my channel, hit the bell, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, click the like button, and if you have any doubt after watching this video, please to mention in my below comment section, okay, or else I'll see you in the next video, okay. Thank you, bye bye, love you, take care.